John 8:13. Dixerunt ergo ei Parisai, tu de te ipso testimonium perhibes. Testimonium tuum non est verum. Therefore the Pharisees said to him, you are bearing witness concerning yourself. Your testimony is not true. Here we get the Pharisees' response to Jesus' most recent saying that he is the light of the world and that those who believe in him will not walk in darkness, but instead will have the light of life. In short, they're not having it. And at issue is their conception of valid testimony. This is a Mosaic concept that Jesus and the Pharisees are going to be arguing about. And at the center of it is a Latin idiom here, at least in our Vulgate version of the text, to bear witness. And this is a native Latin idiom that is used in all sorts of circumstances, of course, primarily forensic or courtroom sort of related contexts. But it's quite common. We've got to interpolate, by the way, a little bit of punctuation in here. And we also probably want to note this prepositional phrase, de te ipso. We could either say de te or de ipso, and it would mean more or less the same thing that we need it to mean here. De te ipso is just sort of a case of making doubly sure, triply sure, in a sense, that the meaning is conveyed accurately. And again, this goes to the pleonastic tendencies of the Vulgate that we've seen before. Otherwise, we've got relatively typical constructions here. The Pharisees said to him, you bear testimony or are bearing testimony concerning yourself. And using de with testimonium is not at all uncommon. It's quite a natural way of speaking in the Latin of all periods. Testimonium tuum non est verum. That is, in English, we would say, your testimony is not valid, is not true. Truth is the key criterion for the validity of the testimonium, and what you're saying doesn't partake of that quality.